What's up, everybody? It's Greg. Welcome back. Happy Monday. We're here on a Monday. FanGraphs came out with their top 100 player projections of 2025. Let's get into it. But first, if you're here, please do me a favor and subscribe. Comment below. Let's comment. How high do you think Elly should have been in the top 100 on the projections? Appreciate you being here. Let's get into it. So FanGraphs came out with their top 100 players of 2025, and they projected everybody. Shockingly to me, Matt McLain was the number one red on the list, coming in at number 37. Matt McLain, he missed the entire 2024 season, as we know, due to a shoulder injury suffered in spring training. FanGraphs is projecting McLain to have a WAR of 4.0. To put that into perspective, he had a 3.1 his rookie year in 2023, and we know how good of a season McLain had in 2023. He slashed 290, 357, 507 with 16 home runs and 14 stolen bases. The projections for 2025 have McLain going 260, 342, 463. With 25 home runs and 18 stolen bases. Now, I'm as big of a Matt McLain fan as anyone. I think having him as the 37th best player in Major League Baseball could be a stretch. The guy hasn't played a game of live baseball at Major League level in a year and a half, essentially. It's been a long time. Listen, I hope I'm eating my words. I hope it's June and Matt McLain is raking and I'm eating my words, and you guys can come back to this video and say, Greg's an idiot, Greg's an idiot. But I just think it's crazy to have this much hype on Matt McLain coming off a year where he didn't have a single at bat. Now, again, I hope I'm wrong. If he had 25 home runs, I would be thrilled. If he had 18 stolen bases, I'd be thrilled. And if he had an OPS over 800 like they predict, I'd be thrilled. So I hope I'm wrong. I just think I was shocked to see Matt McLain ranked over Elly. I was shocked to see Matt McLain ranked number 37. Speaking of Elly, let's get into Elly De La Cruz. They have him at a projected 3.9 WAR. That puts him number 42 in the top 100. Again, I was pretty surprised to see De La Cruz behind Matt McLain on this list. I was probably even more surprised to see him all the way down at number 42. De La Cruz had a 6.4 WAR in 2024, and they're projecting him to get a 3.9 WAR in 2025. So I'm not sure why you would project a 22-year-old to get worse. I don't know. It's interesting. It's not his second year. You know, they always talk about the sophomore slumps. This will be De La Cruz's third year, but it was interesting. Let's dive into what they say he's going to get a little bit worse at. In 2024, De La Cruz slashed 259, 339, 471 with a team-leading 25 home runs and a league-leading 67 stolen bases. In 2025, they're projecting him to slash 253, 327, 459, hit 26 home runs and steal 54 stolen bases. Now, I had a question on X. Someone said, well, the numbers are pretty similar. Why are they projecting him to have that much less of a WAR? The defensive numbers are crazy. They have his defense getting significantly worse, which seems crazy to me because he led Major League Baseball in errors last season, and he still had a great defensive WAR because all of the other plays he makes. You would think a kid that young is only going to get better at making the routine plays. One other note, they project Elly to play 150 games in 2025. He played 160 of the 162 last year. So just some interesting stats there. I'm not really sure how they get his defensive production to be so much worse in 2025 than 2024, but I'm just telling you what they said. I think it's wrong. We'll see what happens. And last on the list is Hunter Greene, coming in a WAR of 3.0, comes in at number 96 on the list. Listen, Hunter Greene had a fantastic year in 2024, and all the offseason list, all these things coming out, Hunter Greene is getting no respect. He's getting absolutely no respect. The guy pitched 150 innings last year. He had a 2.75 ERA. He had a fantastic year, and the guy is getting no respect, all the way down at number 96. Hunter Green went 9-5 with a 2.75 ERA. As I mentioned last year, he had 169 strikeouts and 150 in a third innings in 2024. In 2025, what does FanGraphs project Hunter Green to do? They project him to go 11-11 with a 4.23 ERA with 216 strikeouts in 182 innings. Again, 2024, 2.75 ERA. FanGraphs in 2025 projects Hunter Green to have a 4.23 ERA. That's almost a point and a half higher than it was last year. That would be pretty surprising to see that FanGraphs does have him pitching over 180 innings, which would be also probably pretty surprising. Green threw his career high of innings at 150 in a third innings last season. Now, here's what I don't understand. Here's where it really gets me. Hunter Green gave up 12 home runs last season. 12. I think he gave up 24 his rookie year when he came up and was just throwing heaters, and the Brewers hit like 12 of them, one game off of him. FanGraphs is projecting Hunter Green to give up 29 home runs. 29 home runs in 2025. What are we doing? If Hunter Green gives up 29 home runs in 2025, we have a problem. Cincinnati, we have a problem. Where's this projection coming from? If you look at his rookie year when he gave up 24, he was just peppering 100-mile-per-hour meatballs right down the middle. And then 2 years later, he has a 2.75 ERA. How do you take those numbers and say he's going to give up 17 more home runs than he did last year? That's insane. That's certifiably insane. I don't know how FanGraphs comes up with these numbers. Pretty crazy numbers. Can we put some respect on Hunter Green's name? That's all I'm asking for. Can we put some respect on Hunter Green's name? All right. As always, thank you for being here. If you made it this far, let's comment below. Actually, instead of just commenting with where Elly should be ranked, comment with where Elly, Matt McLain, and Hunter Green should all be ranked in the top 100. Let's talk about it. Thanks for being here. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all the fun stuff. As always, we'll see you. Go Reds.